Hey everybody! Recently Vsalt had an expert panel discussion on faster payment strategy, and we brought in experts from all around the industry to share their thoughts on what it takes to create a faster payment strategy. The first thing we asked them was, where do you start? Then we asked them to share some of the lessons they have learned from implementing faster payments. What did they have to say? Let's go to the panel discussion and hear what an expert from the bank side of the industry had to say.
I'll jump into what my colleague previously said about risks specifically. The risk of not knowing enough about what you're trying to do. You want to be in a position that everyone within your organization, way before you start the project, it's comfortable enough and their payments 101 when it comes to RTP or faster payments meets the needs that you need to have from their perspective, right? So they need to truly understand what kind of risks you're going to deal with, security risk, adoption risk, a boatload of different risks that you have to map this out, and you have to talk it through and make sure that everybody's on the same page. Maybe the most important lesson that I learned from launching RTP was project management discipline. There is not enough being said about how things can go wrong or can go south extremely fast if you don't have the appropriate discipline. You have to have, again, and a lot of instances why your project might go south is because the level of knowledge, it's not at the place that you want to be, so you don't have these roadmaps during your project. And then maybe the third one, you want to partner with an external fintech environment, organization, if you will, that has experience doing what you're trying to do. Can teach you a lot in that process as you do discovery sessions and research what exactly you need to get to. And while the project is ongoing, it can also be that partner that you want to rely on. And with that in mind, I want to say that you want to hold that partner that you're working with as close to yourself as possible, because everything depends on them, right? So the success of your product launch, the success of completing the project, it's on them as well as on you.
What about that comment? The risk of not knowing enough about what you're trying to do? You need to have things to be in place in your organization that help you to think about things from the risk perspective before it even starts. Make sure it's comfortable and the payments, well, the needs are actually being met there. And what kind of risk? Well, there's adoption, there's security. Make sure you map out those risks with everyone involved and make sure everyone is on the same page. Those were some great comments, and there were more views shared from other experts. And if you'd like to hear and see what the other experts had to say, or maybe see the entire webinar on the faster payment strategy, then head over to paymentsprofessor.com. I'll put a link to the webinar in the description to help. For now, class dismissed.